Doncaster Rovers are back for the 24-25 season.
Oh, nice. The first time this season. We're underway. Nice. Yes. Let's get straight into this and rate the ground.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel, and tonight Doncaster Rovers are back for the 24-25 season. It's been a long 2 months since that heartbreak playoff semi-final defeat to Crewe Alexandra. It still does hurt a bit, but the players have got a chance to put it right this season, so I'm really looking forward to getting the season underway. It feels like a lifetime ago, but we are watching the Rovers for the first time in 2 months as we head to the Zeeco Stadium for Stamford versus Doncaster Rovers. So in today's video, I've got my thoughts pre and post match, as well as the match day vlog itself. And with been a new ground on the channel, we're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before I start my pre-match thoughts, if I could ask you a huge favour, if you haven't already, could you please subscribe to the channel and like the video with an old or new viewer. Any support really goes a long way in helping my channel grow. Or let's aim for 50 likes on this video as well, with Rovers returning to action. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into my pre-match thoughts. So starting off with last season then, so Stamford played in the Southern Central Premier League Premier Division, which is a bit of a mouthful to say, to be honest with you, and they finished in 7th place, just 3 points off of making the playoffs after they got promoted from the division below the season before. So a pretty good season in all for Stamford. And as for the Rovers, they finished in 5th place, obviously playing against Crewe Alexandra in the semi-finals and having a heartbreaking defeat after being 2-0 up in the first leg. But this is a chance to put things right this season, and like I say, there are 3 divisions between the team, so it's going to be an interesting one tonight. It's going to be good to see all the players getting a run out, especially the new lads. So we've got the likes of Sabara, Billy Sharp obviously coming back, and plenty more as well. So it's going to be good to get a first look at all of them for the first time this season. And also it's going to be interesting because we're playing 2 60-minute halves here to get the fitness up. So we're going to see 60 minutes of 2 different starting 11s by the sound of it, which I'm looking forward to. So I'm really looking forward to getting back there, and technically the first away day of the season. We had the disappointment of England 2 days ago, but luckily we have got the season coming up very quickly to get over that. We didn't have that with Rovers. We had to wait a full 2 months to get over it, but nevertheless we can get over England pretty quickly with this. So really looking forward to it. We're going to head down now to the ground. So without further ado, let's make our way to Stamford and see how the day goes. There we go then, Rovers are back. First time this season.
Yeah, they're also up there.
Hey.
So Donny fans, isn't it?
First time this season. We're underway. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, we'll get in queue in a bit.
Yeah. Oh.
We've got like 2 hours in this, haven't we?
Oh yeah, keep getting 60 minutes. Come on, get to him.
You know where our pubs are and that in Morris? It's not actually important, I will warn you.
We're probably not going to go to any because Adam's driving like so.
Oh.
I actually do. So where's it's a sponsorship look and it looks like a captain's armband.
Yeah, it does.
Billy!
Oh, nice. Billy's back.
Hey, Adam, you've got to send me that. Please send me that.
All right. Run it.
Again.
Well, look at. Go on. Oh.
Yeah, I know he's going to be good. I watched him all over. He was brilliant.
Oh, well, look at. Right, actually, half time is time. 1-0 to Rovers. Full place from.
No, I like him. Go on.
Oh.
Go on, you Bowen. Shoot!
Oh. Go on.
Shoot!
Ah. Go on, Cal. Nice. Yes.
Yay!
2-0.
That little Stamford fan.
Yeah, plus 5 minutes. Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, close. Go on, shoot. Go on, Joe. Nice. Gibson. So?
Let him run it in now.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's up there. I can hear him.
Go on, have a go.
That's exactly where I heard him from. They have him on Monday. Chris Brown has him. Shoot!
One. Oh. Gets 45 minutes have gone. It's 3-0 to Donny. Just going for a water break 15 minutes in. So, sorry, 45 minutes in. So another 15 minutes to go. So quick water break and then the last 15 minutes.
He's only like 16.
Oh.
By Tim Ryan, and Tim Ryan turned and laughed at us. Good times. Did we win? I think we did. I don't remember.
Go on.
Ooh, yay!
Yay!
Hindsight.
No, it's thingy again. Number 11, Gibson. Yeah.
Oh, good. Hey, hopefully that's good.
Go on. Oh, save. Nice. Go on. Oh. Oh.
Zeeco power.
Full time 4-0 to the Rovers.
Okay, so I've just got back from Stamford, so at full time it has finished Stamford 0, Doncaster Rovers 4, and great to back watching Rovers. Like I say, it's been a long 2 months since we last saw them, so it was great to be back. And I always enjoy pre-season. It is always good to kind of go to the matches without any pressure and just see a team, you know, performing without that pressure of having to get a result. And yeah, I thought we looked good tonight. I thought, especially for new players, I thought they all looked really good. I mean, we knew him from Carlisle, Gibson, he looked really, really good. And yeah, Sabara, Sharp obviously getting the goal, and lad from Bristol City as well. All looking really, really sharp. And yeah, especially in the second half, I thought we played very well. It's always one of them as well. Obviously, it is 2 60-minute halves, so with Stamford, obviously fatigue is going to come into this because obviously we had 2 different teams for each half. They didn't. So we'll had to, you know, rotate a few players, and obviously some players playing 120 minutes. That is going to cause a lot of fatigue, and I think that did show at the end a bit. But nevertheless, I thought Stamford looked pretty good, to be fair, you know, for a decent team. And like I say, for a decent standard, 3 leagues below Rovers, but that is still, you know, a very, very good standard. And they showed it, especially in the first half. But nevertheless, great to get, you know, 60 minutes in each of the players' legs. And we'll go on to tomorrow to see the rest of the squad that didn't play, and some of the under 18s as well, playing against Thorn Colliery. And then we'll move on to the Saturday for a double header with Darlington and Spennymoor. So I'm guessing either first or second half team, one of them is going to play at Darlington and the other team is going to play at Spennymoor. I'm expecting the teams to be exactly the same. Just one's going to play at one and one's going to play at the other. I will be at both games, so really looking forward to that. And yeah, it's been great to get back to watching the Rovers as well. So, like I said, I'm not going to dive into this too much. It is pre-season. You can't take too much away from it. But nevertheless, I was impressed, especially with the lack of midfield. We've got a lot of injuries in midfield. So, you know, we've had to kind of makeshift a few players. Will Flint kind of covering in midfield in the first half, and then we Owen Bailey just, you know, in the second half, the midfield looked a lot more solid. So yeah, you know, good to see we can adapt when we have got these injuries. But nevertheless, that is it for my post-match thoughts. So I guess all that there is left to do is rate the ground. Okay, so it's time to rate the ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is each new ground we visit each season, we give them a rating on 5 categories. So we've got pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. So each is going to get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25. And then we'll put them into a league table with all the other grounds we have visited this season. So this time, it is the turn of Stamford. So without further ado, let's get straight into this and rate the ground. So we're going to start off with pre-match event, and with non-league, this is mainly going to be the clubhouse. And Stamford have got a lovely, lovely clubhouse. It's kind of upstairs. You've got a balcony that you can sit on in the clubhouse, or you can go inside, but you have got like glass windows, so you've got a beautiful view of the pitch, or you can watch from the balcony. So you've not really got a bad view no matter where you are in the clubhouse. They've got everything you need, plenty of space, good option of drinks, not too pricey either, and you can take your food up from downstairs if you want. So yeah, there's a few decent pubs around Stamford as well if you want something other than in the ground to do. So yeah, very happy with Stamford for pre-match. It's going to get a 4 out of 5. Next up, we have got catering, and for food, I went with the Daniel's burger, and it was absolutely delicious. She had a patty, sausage, bacon, and cheese. It tasted absolutely delicious. In terms of drink, you've got plenty of selection. I went for Estrella. You can take it outside where you can drink it around the pitch. £5 for a pint, which isn't too bad nowadays. And yeah, the service was really good, both in the bar and down in the kitchen. So no complaints at all from me. It's going to get a 4.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and it is a very, very decent setup for the level it's at. Like I say, this is based
on the level it's at, which is the 7th tier of English football, or step 3 of non-league, and it's pretty decent, above average I would say. Very, very impressed, so it's going to get a 3.5 out of 5. Next up we've got atmosphere, and we're a decent amount of noise for pre-season friendly, to be fair. Like I say, we're absolutely bouncing, we're only about 350 in attendance, so it's never going to be the best of atmospheres, but they may, you know, at times we're a decent amount, so yeah, not too bad at all really. So I'm going to go for a 3 out of 5 for the atmosphere. And finally we've got overall enjoyment. Great about watching the Rovers, watching a lovely ground. The weather, it was a bit rainy when we set off, but it turned out nice and dry in the end. You know, watching with a pint by the side of the pitch, good food, good company, and some good football being played. So no complaints from me. It's going to get a 3.5 out of 5. So this gives Stamford a total score of 18.5 out of 25, which just puts them into second place, just behind Scarborough. And yeah, it's been a very, very good start to Rate the Ground. Some very, very high scores there, which most fees have probably got in the top 10 of last season's Rate the Ground. So a very strong start up against some very high scorers. So yeah, it's been a really, really good start, and Stamford have come second, which is very, very good. So yeah, really, really enjoyed my trip to Stamford. Enjoyed seeing Rovers for the first time this season. It is great to be back watching the Rovers, and I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. So until tomorrow, I'm going to leave the video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Whether you're an old or new viewer, every single like makes a huge, huge difference. Also remember to follow my social medias at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. And as I said, we are back tomorrow. We've got Fawn Colliery versus Doncaster Rovers. Really looking forward to that again. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.